Would you rather never gain weight from junk food?
Yes. I don't even know what the other one is. Yes. Okay, what's the other one?
This is a Your Last Resorts production.
And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean. This week it's episode 119, and I'm joined by my very, very special guest, Erica Cline. Thank you for doing the podcast.
You're welcome. I'm glad to be back.
I know, of course.
For the
All right,
millionth
first off, since you produce this, let's move it out of the middle of your face so
sorry.
people can see you.
I'm used to people not seeing me now.
Yeah, Erica, if you've been listening recently, Erica is actually our producer on episodes. She's the voice you'll hear that looks things up for us and like the occasional chuckle you hear in the background. But now she's joining us here, so we can't look shit up. So, and we're here with our new dog, Lombardi. Barty, say hi to the audience.
Say hi, Barty.
He has a bark collar on, so he will not bark and destroy your ears. As soon as I said the word bark, he had that look of like PTSD in his eyes. Like I'll fucking do it, dude. I swear. You bring up Vietnam and I'll bark all over this bitch.
Yeah, I think he's gotten used to the bark collar, which is good because he cannot be barking in his apartment.
No, yeah, we're in a smaller apartment, so we need him not to be barking. But he's great. We got a pizza. If you're not watching, we have a Papillon. I actually don't have to Photoshop him between us because again, he's in Erica's shot, as you can see. But yeah, no, we got a Papillon. He's Erica's old childhood dog. He's 10 years old, which honestly is kind of the perfect dog for us, with Erica being at school during the day and me doing comedy at night and being on the road sometimes and out of town. It's good for her not to have to take care of like an 80-pound puppy or some shit.
Just like a German Shepherd puppy.
You'd be a lot better protected than this little rat dog. But
he barks at people.
He does bark, yeah, but it would be a pain in the ass. So this is the perfect like dog for us right now. He's an old soul. He's well behaved. He knows how to do things. He just likes to be pet and sit in your lap. He's a good old boy if I've ever seen a good one.
A good old boy.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for coming on. This is episode 119. We're gonna have to do a slightly shorter. Should be like a 50-minute episode. Oh, wow. Am I going to have to move that this often? That's terrible. Okay. Well, we have this thing set up where I'm, like, trying to get it so that we... there we go. So that, like, we don't have a producer. So I have, like, a screen in front of me where normally she pulls stuff up, but I have, like, the little mouse back here by my hand, and it goes blank every, like, minute. So I'll have to keep it up, but that's fine. That's what my laptop would have done. I just thought it might be nice for me to eye fuck the guests while I try and read Would You Rathers from a distance. So. Trying to give them a look into the baby blues.
Always.
We're here though. Today's July 12th when we're recording this, so this should be out July 13th or 14th, depending on the turnaround time of my edit. But we are one day after celebrating our 5-year anniversary.
Woo!
5 years together, we've been dating. How has it been for you?
I feel like I'm in therapy.
I know.
And how do you feel about that?
Also, no one listening is like, oh, yes, please tell me about your happy 5-year relationship. No one wants to hear that shit. They're like, do we want to know? Do you guys fight? Has Brandon hit you? How crazy is he? Like, that's the drama that they want to know.
Yeah.
No one wants to.
I would say you're very reasonable.
Yeah, thanks.
You're not crazy.
No, I'm not.
I don't think I'm crazy either, though.
No, you're not.
Thank you. I'm not crazy girlfriend vibes.
I feel like you only said I wasn't crazy so you could hear me say it back to you. You're like, please tell me I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, right, guys? I'm not crazy. No,
I appreciate it, though.
It was a good anniversary. We're pretty broke, so it's not like we could do anything too crazy, but we went to a restaurant called Juliet's, which was that shit was fire.
That was so good. It's like an Italian place on South Lamar.
Yeah, like South Lamar, like South Austin area.
Yeah,
it was really nice because like it wasn't one of those places that like breaks the bank for you, but it's like but it's fancier. It's like super Italian, like from the way they serve you to the ambiance to everything there. But
yeah.
Dude,
I had a limoncello mule.
Yeah, she had a limoncello meal. Super fucking Italian. Like you. You took one sip of that limoncello and you're like, a boopity beep, a bakity boo. And I was like, oh my God, when did you become fluent in Italian, dude?
I'm 1/4, so it's in there somewhere, probably.
And this is why you should download Duolingo, because you can.
Imagine that's how you introduce your first sponsor.
I've actually been dating her for 5 years just so I could introduce Duolingo and the powerful Italian learning network that you can take on with Duolingo.
Oh, God.
That's how,
That'd be great.
that's how, I swear, like, these internet couples are, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is they'll, like,
they promote their relationship to make money, and it's crazy.
It's very weird, but imagine it would literally be the equivalent of, like, when we started it and we were talking about, like, I was like, I'm not, you're not crazy, I'm not crazy, and you were like, he is crazy, and sometimes he traps me in a box. Oh, goodbye, Barty.
Bye.
Well, Barty's done with the podcast, guys, so thanks for joining the podcast, Barty. Well, next time you're in town, if we want to have you on, we'll hit you up.
You can stay in our guest room.
You can stay in our guest room. No, but it would literally be like if at the start you were like, yeah, I mean, I'm not the happiest. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable. Do you feel like you're trapped in a box? Now, use our code, BetterHealth, to get the relationship help that you need. Oh, my God. All right, we got to get him the fuck out of here. He just hit the camera, and I'm going to have to go edit this out.
Did he really?
This is a terrible idea. We're getting him out of here. This is good.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, here. Get him out of here. Come on, Barty. Barty, sit here. Barty, get out. Get out, Barty.
Go.
Get out.
Go, Barty, go.
Go.
Barty, go.
I'm going to leave this chaos in because he actually didn't fuck the camera up too bad. But if you're watching, you'll see him shake it, and then you can hear, like, our mini panic of...
That's hilarious that out of everything he could have hit in the room, he just bumped the camera stand.
I know, for real. It's hilarious. All right, we kept in the chaos of the dog, but as soon as... I'll figure out how I'm going to edit it later, but as soon, almost instantly, once I got the dog out of here, the little screen monitor bullshit went black again, and it's a stupid setup unless someone's monitoring it. In my mind, it was a genius idea where we controlled it from
I thought
here,
it would be
but
genius.
yeah, I don't know why the laptop wanted to close every 6 seconds. So that's over and done with. We got the laptop to the side of us. You don't get to stare into the crystal blues like you so wanted to, but yeah, dude, jumping back into, like, the food, we had, we had some calamari that was, just amazing.
It was so good because it came with fried jalapenos.
Fried jalapenos, which I've had fried jalapenos before, but never
with calamari.
Ooh, that shit was good. A little fried lemon even to, like, add to the zest. You had, because it was
Really
like,
good.
calamari is pretty easy to make. You bread it, you fry it, and you could add salt, and it's pretty fucking delicious. But this shit had, like, rosemary, thyme, like, a little touch of pepper. It was a very, like, flavorful one.
They said flavor.
Flavor.
That's what we're
and then
here
we
for.
have some bruschetta. Bruschetti, which if you're not familiar with bruschetta, it's basically like bread, cheese, which it's what kind of cheese is it? It's
Probably mozzarella.
yeah, it's like the mozzarella, like
Mozzarella.
and then tomatoes, oil, like
Balsamic vinegar.
and then what are the little green leaves that are diced
Basil.
up? Basil, yeah, a little I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Spinach.
Yeah, a little spinach on top. It was pretty underwhelming. I've had a lot better bruschetta, but I would suggest getting the calamari from Juliet's, and then goddamn the fucking, I don't even know what the name of it.
Spicy vodka something.
Yeah,
That's what you got.
Insert Italian word. It was like this
Rigatoni.
spicy sauce with fucking. It was rigatoni pasta, but the best part was just the pasta came al dente, which is like my favorite when it's chewy like that. Do you like regular, like, I like the pasta when it's a little chewy. Some people like that's al dente. People like it a little more cooked sometimes.
I'm going to be honest, and my Italian ancestors are going to be pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever noticed a difference. So I can't really say I have a preference.
I have. It's just kind of, it's when, I don't know.
But you also worked at an Italian restaurant.
That might help.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good anniversary. Really good food. I really enjoyed it.
Came home.
Oh my God, we made. Have you guys ever heard of slutty brownies, dude?
I feel like I've heard other people have like different names for them.
They're called. I saw, and I've called it this before, as a brookie, because it's a brownie cookie Oreo. I don't know where the.
Well, it's a brookie, but with the Oreos.
A brucaki. That's what it tasted like. Was like a brucaki in my mouth, dude. It was. It's If you don't know what it is, it's literally a bukkake of flavors. It's you take. Stop laughing every time I say the word bukkake.
I just keep thinking you're not gonna say it again.
So basically, what you do is you get 8 guys around a tin, and you all come. No, I'm just kidding. No.
I'm sorry, I'll get it together. Be a grown up.
Just stop laughing. It's cookies on the bottom, and then you take Oreo cookies.
Cookie dough.
Yeah, did I say what I said?
You said cookies.
Yeah, cookie dough, my bad. And then you put that on the bottom, and then it's Oreo cookies placed like 3 by like 6, so like 18 Oreo cookies ish in there spread out. And then you make brownie mix and dump the brownie mix on top of the cookie dough and the Oreo cookies. Takes like a fucking hour to bake. We pulled it out of the oven 4 times. 4 times.
We may have had some wine.
Oh, yeah. We were drunk, smoked a little, and I pulled that shit out of the oven. The first time I stuck it in, I got salmonella for sure from the bite I ate. And then I got salmonella for the next 2 undercooked bites I had.
We kept sticking a knife in it and being like, I think it's fine.
I haven't made brownies in so long that I was like, I don't know what a cooked brownie looks like is the problem. I had no frame of reference.
Like, if you were to just give me, like, a brownie square, I could say, yeah, that's cooked. But looking at them just from the top, it's like...
Yeah, and I kept thinking, like, the brownies, once they're done, they'll harden and it will be better.
Yeah.
And it's true, because even, like, when we finished the 4th time, we were like, I don't really know if this is done. And then I had one, like, later, and I was like, oh, we overcooked these, like, a little bit.
Oh,
so,
really?
Like, they're a little dry on the bottom, which happens. So we could have even done it, like, that 3rd time we pulled it out. You know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. I think we were on to something there.
You're right. We should have known. We're like, it's the 3rd time. It has to be it. There's literally no other answer.
Dude, I'm a fucking chef, not a baker. Even though I've never actually been a chef, but I have been a baker. So I'm just literally fucking... I can't believe I was the baker of a restaurant. I've had to talk about that on here, but...
I know. You also talked about it on your food show.
On my food show, yeah. Check out your last review if you haven't, but... Somehow at one point I worked at this restaurant called Cinnaholic, and I was hired to be like front of the house. So I was going to either, actually I wasn't even hired to do like they went like put the icing and toppings on the gourmet cinnamon rolls / like dishwasher. Then it was register / give the orders, and then it was baker. And they brought me in as like a low level piece of shit.
How long did you work there?
Dude, I'd worked there 3 months max. And within
every month they just brought you up a new level.
Within a week they were like, yeah, our baker's sick. Anyone want to try it? And I was like, sure. And I just rolled a good cinnamon roll. And then, like, all of a sudden, I was one of 3 bakers at a restaurant having no baking experience. Like,
well, I will say, though, working at August Moon, going from being like, yeah, I'm applying for a hostess job. And they were like, yeah, cool. And literally, like, 2 weeks later, they were like, you want to be a waitress? And I was like, no.
I feel like that's a slightly less jump, though.
No. I wasn't even a hostess. All I did was refill the buffet.
That's pretty funny.
I wasn't even hostess.
At least it's like, it's still like you're front of the house. Like the fact that they were like, okay, there's the person who hands our rolls out, or there's the, like, when you're the baker, if you fuck up the rolls, you ruin the entire restaurant.
You're making the only product they sell.
The only thing that they sell.
Yeah.
And I had no baking experience besides making cookies and brookies with people, dude. So
brookies and bukkakes.
Yeah, and bukkakes, dude. That's what we're calling it. This episode is called actually, I would call it bukkake, but we'll get flagged on it.
Yeah, I think it'll get taken down. I don't think they'll allow that.
Yeah. Fuck, man.
They definitely won't allow that.
Okay, so for all you listeners, we last week we actually garnished a decent amount of new listeners. Fingers crossed that you guys are sticking around for this episode and it wasn't just a one-time occurrence. But if you guys are, for all the new listeners, I kind of want, and for the old ones, I fucking love you. The OGs, the people who listen every week, the squad, I appreciate you. But it's kind of funny because when I explain to people that I have a podcast, I just am like, oh, we have a conversation, and they're like, that's fucking lame. But I think it's more than that, and I think this is a very intricate podcast, but I want to have a few more, like, bullet points to jump off with people and have a little more structure, because I think sometimes I just come on here to have a conversation with you guys, and it's not always the best product. Like,
depends on the person, though.
Of course, but I think that there's as fun as a podcast is, I think there has to be a little preparation. Like, I would never just go up on the stage without looking at notes or taking a little time to think about what I'm doing.
That'd be fun, though. You should try that one time.
I don't think I would enjoy that. That's actually kind of just every time I perform high, is I go on stage and I'm like, where am I, dude? Who am I?
How many minutes?
How did you people get in my living room? What's happening right now? And I just spiral out of control. But besides the Would You Rathers, we're going to have 2 more like reoccurring questions that I go over with each one of my guests. There's a little bit of consistency we can compare. You know, I love the avid deserter. I actually even thought about bringing that back, but I think that's time has come and passed, getting people to try things. Also, it's really hard to get candy every time for the podcast, and I'm trying to be less of a bag of dicks. So like, I need to not eat candy every day of the week, especially on my podcast. So far,
eat a lot of candy.
So far, I haven't stopped eating candy every day of the week, but we're on our way there. But before we get into the 2 new questions, we're gonna go into the Would You Rather's. But this one I thought would be really fun. Is, you know, this is what your 10th or 11th time on the podcast?
I think 10th.
Yeah, so you've been on a bunch. So like, I was trying to think of how we don't talk about the same shit or how we're not lame or boring. So I started looking up some stuff, and this website had fun, complex couples questions. And
God.
And I was like, okay, which is lame. And then, like, if you're a couple and you're like, oh my God, we're going on our 2nd date, we should look up questions to talk about on the internet. I hope you fucking fall down a flight of stairs head first.
What's their favorite color?
Oh my God, yours is purple, mine is green. We like similar colors.
What's their star sign?
Yeah. So this website, though, actually had a bunch of Would You Rather. So we haven't done a rapid Would You Rather episode in a while.
Okay.
So, okay, there's 14. We don't have to do all 14.
Okay.
But we'll kind of, but we can't spend too much time on one question.
Okay,
Again, guys, if you're a listener and we've repeated these before, I'm sorry. Like these Would You Rathers, it's 119 episodes in. We're bound to repeat one. But this is just what they did. I didn't look at them before either because I like to have kind of like the first
you didn't look at them before?
No.
Oh, this
only
is exciting.
this first one. Okay, would you rather be completely hairless or hairy as a gorilla?
Completely hairless.
That means your head too.
Yeah,
You want to be bald?
I'll buy wigs.
Okay, you're right. As a girl, women and people who identify as a woman, can I say that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Should be completely hairless because you're right. Like you would look better with a wig and like fake eyebrows than you would with hairy fucking shoulders.
I literally saw a picture today of somebody advertising that they do free like eyebrow tattooing for people that are like cancer survivors, and it looked really good.
I'm glad I took that sip of coffee because I was about to start shitting on people with drawn on eyebrows, and you were like, cancer survivors. You almost fucking got me.
I know.
Yo, one of the worst looks, and they're not cancer survivors, but they do start with a C, and it's called Cholas women. Yes, thank you. That was funny. That was good. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm talking about. The drawn on eyebrows only acceptable if you have cancer or alopecia. Well, otherwise,
and if you're in East LA.
And if you then
it's okay.
Only acceptable time to have drawn on eyebrows. Oh fuck yeah!
You're welcome.
You know what though? You know what's worse than the drawn on eyebrows? And this is coming from like the most styleless white guy in the world. I mean, fucking look at what I'm wearing, dude.
You look beautiful. You match the brown on your shirt to the brown on your shorts.
Oh, I got matching game. No, but the look that's worse than the paint on eyebrows is sorry, Cholas, is the lip liner, bro. The black outline around your lipstick.
It's also a very like
Dude,
90s.
Are you a Bratz doll? Knock
it's a
it
90s
off.
look.
It's 2022.
Coming back in style.
No, stop it. Stop it.
You know who has tattooed lip liner?
Who?
My abuelita.
Sorry, abuelita. Fuck.
No,
man.
but hers is like pink. It's not like dark.
Hers is not noticeable.
Exactly.
I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. We know.
Yeah. Like the dark brown. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about where it looks like you robbed Mr. Potato Head's asshole and took his pair of lips and put it on your mouth. That's where he keeps his shit, right?
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Potato Head is a GTA character. His RPG and his mustache are in his asshole.
What?
Oh, you don't play video games. Well, think about it. In GTA, you're walking around and you're like, bazooka. And your guy's just like, bazooka. The joke is that it's in his asshole.
Oh.
Welcome to like 2010 gamer humor.
Thank you.
We've checked into the
Glad to be here.
Would you rather live 100 years in the past or 100 years in the future?
Oh.
Future.
Yeah,
Future. Don't answer past or you're racist.
I know.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, fucking, I'm
The
going.
1920s?
I'm going in the. That's the thing is look, you know, the easy joke for me is be like, well, you know, it's probably is going to be better for me as a white man in the 20s. Bro, we got the Dust Bowl coming. God, I just spit so much.
I saw that.
I looked like fucking Jared DeGroff from
Jonathan Groff.
Jonathan Groff.
Gerard the Grove.
Jean Darpodu from Hamilton right there with my spitting. Bro, we got
Shout
the
out
Dust
Hamilton.
Bowl. We got the Great Recession. We got World War II and
Great Depression.
I coming up, I think.
The Great Depression.
What'd I say?
The Great Recession.
The Great Recession.
You're doing really good.
Dude, when the Great Recession happened then, too. I don't think you know when the Great Recession.
Great Recession happened in 2008.
Dude, exactly. I'm going to live 100 years. That'll be my 88th birthday, dude.
No, it won't matter though because you already have your retirement money.
Oh yeah, but but I had it all in banks. I got a bad lien that I was supposed to invest in the stocking market, and God, I'm a fucking moron, bro. I'm so fucking dumb.
God.
I'm so dumb.
Oh god, you're so funny.
I just speak like when I get on here, there's no like thinking of what the next word that's coming out of my mouth is. It just happens. Like I'm just talking for the fucking love of the game. All right, yeah, you're right. So the Great Recession was in 2008. So yeah, okay, I'm going with 100 years in the future. Modern.
Yeah.
Bro, can I not die of the common cold, please? Can like Bro, we're gonna have do you want flying cars or do you want to die from your grandma's blanket you borrowed from Wyoming? Like it's the dumbest shit.
It is. It sucks.
All right, would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Oh, personal.
That's a good one. That's actually a tougher one. I want to say
immediately I was gonna say chef.
Chef, because you have the bomb is food, but I like cooking, so it would kind of ruin that. Can I tell the chef to like, can I cook with him? I mean, right? I could clean with the maid. I'm gonna go with the maid.
Yeah, me too.
Because I hate cleaning, but I don't always hate cooking.
Also, that's a really, really good point. Cooking can be like fun. You definitely like cooking a little bit more.
Now let me rephrase that. If I can help
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously there's no reason you couldn't help either one. If we're living in this apartment, I'd rather have a chef. It's not that hard to clean up this fucking
that's
like
fair.
1,200 square foot apartment. Whereas like if I lived in a mansion, then yeah, maybe a maid. If we had kids, maybe a maid. But like right now, bro, it's not hard to clean up. And like tonight, we're probably gonna have grilled cheese and fucking Campbell's soup. I'd much rather have a chef's rendition of that, you know?
Deconstructed.
It's
just a
so what are you
tomato.
going with? I'm going with chef.
I think I'm gonna go with maid.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if we live in a mansion, I'm going maid. But based on my current circumstances, I'm going chef.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have a frog? Would you rather have a frog's head or frog's legs?
What the fuck? Legs?
Yeah, this is easy. Legs.
Why would I want a frog's head?
Oh yeah, no. Unless I'm trying to get kissed by some princesses or something, bro. Like I'm not. I don't want a frog's head.
Also,
Frogs-
how often do you see princesses? Never.
Never, bro. Princesses are so 2000 and late. No, the frog
calling
head,
Fergie?
you can't be normal in society with a frog head. You're a
frog
fucking
legs. You just perpetually wear pants and
also
skirts.
hear me out. Here's what we're thinking about the embarrassing factors. Oh, what a frog's head. I got like I don't know if they can see better. I got a long tongue.
We can jump high
That's
as hell.
what I'm saying, bro.
Yes.
I want to just
Join the
fucking-
Olympics.
Dude, I want to just like Jedi jump down onto like a fucking stage. Like now come to the stage, Brandon Lejeune, and I just want to fucking frog hop from the back of the room, land down like the Avengers and shit with my hand up and be like, "Are you guys ready for the show tonight?"
That's the music I see
John
playing.
Cena play.
Yeah. It gives the vibe. It gives the vibe. See, now if you had a frog head and that was playing, you just walk on stage normal. Not as cool.
Not as cool. And then like, yeah, no, we're not. No one should reasonably choose the frog head. All right, would you rather have a clone of yourself or a clone of me? The problem is a clone of you is all I can think of is just for sexual reasons. Unfortunately. You know.
What the fuck?
Well, like, what else am I going to do with the clone? You're already annoying with one of you, and I want to hear two of you fucking talk? Or do I want two of you? You know? I don't want to, you know, I mean,
I would
don't want to clean up after two of you, or two of you, you know, fucking.
I think I'd want two of me. Because
Oh, yeah, I forgot I have a clone of myself. Yeah, I would. I'm way more useful.
I mean, I feel like that's good that we like ourselves more, you know?
Yeah.
Self-confidence.
Nah, see, I think you have it wrong. I think we both just dislike each other so strongly that we would never ever want a second version of ourselves. We can barely tolerate the
hear
first.
me out.
Erica, if I had to clean up double you, if I had like double the long conversations where I don't say anything for 5 minutes and you're just telling a drawn out story,
Hey, you do the same thing. Don't try and call me. Yeah, you definitely do the same thing.
I will kill myself.
Well, I already don't want to be polyamorous, so that's how I
What?
feel. Polyamorous. I'd be in a relationship with both of you.
You know I don't know what that word means.
We discussed it
Not
on the
using big
Pride
words for me.
podcast.
Yeah, but it's not Pride Month anymore. That's out the head till next June. I'll remember it when June comes around.
Oh my god.
Just
Just like all the big companies.
Yes. If you noticed, our logo is no longer a rainbow behind us because we don't care anymore. What month is
Because-
it now? What month is July?
July is
Is it Chinese Heritage Month?
It's
What
too hot.
month is
It's way
July?
too hot.
History Month.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
I'm looking it up. July, none to date.
What?
Sick. Says there's no Heritage Month. Because May was Asian Pacific
Wow.
American Heritage, Older Americans Month, and Jewish American Heritage Month.
So there's still one open.
Yeah. Who should we give July to? Gypsies?
You can't say that.
I can't say that.
No, you can't
Oh
say
hell
that.
yeah, dude! This one says that July is Disability Pride Month.
Oh really?
Yo, shout out my Crips, dude. One time for the one times.
Oh,
Yeah. No so woos this month. Yeah, it says the Americans with Disability Act was signed by President George H.W. Bush on July 26, 1990, a landmark that prohibited the discrimination against people with disabilities. In the same year, Boston held the Disability Pride Month. Although the Disability Pride Day isn't nationally recognized, parades are held in a number of places nationwide, such as Los Angeles, New York City, San Francisco, San Antonio, and more. Ooh, we go to San Antonio,
Hey,
hang out with the Crips.
you know, you just sounded like.
The thing at the end of the commercials.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Good.
I just started doing it, and I was like, I can do it.
That's
Hit
amazing.
me up, ad agencies.
No. You should also do the. They're like, can I get 75, 75, 75? That's 75. Can I get 76, 76,
All right,
76?
if you want to hear us go on to the next topic, I need 5, I need 5, I need 5. Okay, can I get 5? Can I get 10? Okay, I got 10 back there. I got 10. I got 10. Can we see a jump to 20? Can I see a jump to 20? Can we see it? Okay, we got 20. Big spender in the back. Into spender. Can I see it? 20? Can I get a 20? Oh my God, 50. We're up to $50. Can I get a 50 bucks? Can I get a jump to 100? Can I get a jump to 100? Wow. This is a good place. We're all going to charity later. Can I go $100 for the man in the back of the black suit in the black suit? We got one going once, going twice. We got to go 3 times. Sold to the man in the black for $100 in the back. There you go.
Woo!
I'm profusely sweating now in all parts of my body. So that wasn't very fun.
It's also like 105 outside.
Yeah, dude. So, all right. Well, it's Happy Disability Month. I wonder if we have any people with disabilities listen. I have a comic friend that I would like to have on now because I would actually just like to have him on normally, but it would be funnier now that it's his month.
That'd be so funny during Gay Pride Month. You're like, hey, any gay comics want to come on?
You know what's the funniest part though? No cripples can be on my podcast because to get to my apartment, it is not ADA friendly. Good luck getting here, buddy.
Oh, you're right. It's not ADA friendly.
I don't think the ADA exists in Texas. I don't think that that's a thing. Have you seen one wheelchair ramp anywhere? And they're not the wheelchairs for the cripples. They're the fucking scooters for the fat people. That's the only reason that they have them here.
You're so right.
Texas does not provide them for the wheelchairs. They're just for
No.
anyone
Does
450
the movie
and plus.
theaters have the handicap seats?
Dude, of course we It says when I type in ADA, it says Governor Greg Abbott. Of course we've got to have some fucking ADAs. Our goddamn governor's in a
about that.
wheelchair, bro.
I always
No wonder he
forget
doesn't
that
care
he's in a
about
wheelchair.
reproductive rights. His fucking reproductive organs don't work. He's in a wheelchair. Did you know he got hit by a
Damn.
tree while going on a run? That's how he became crippled. Like I kind of
Like a tree fell on him,
like
or he
he's
ran
not a
into
good
a tree?
person, but he was running and a tree was struck by lightning, and it fell on him and hit him in the back and broke like his vertebrae
Okay.
and crippled him.
Hear me out. He was supposed to die.
Yeah, dude. And maybe that's why he's such a terrible
That's
person.
like a thing where they're like, how did you survive?
That's a good villain origin story.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if a tree fell on my back, I would literally be under the tree, and the first thing I would think of too is like, we gotta restrict women's rights to reproduce.
Obviously.
I mean, I get what you're putting down.
Yeah, that's
old
also why
G-abs.
he probably doesn't care about global warming because he said fuck trees.
Dude, yeah, he's like, I hate these goddamn things. They're taking out me and my family.
They're a danger to society.
I like to imagine too that he took that tree and carved it into his desk, and he just sits with his hands on it, and he like leans down occasionally.
Every once in a while, he takes out a pocket knife and just stabs it.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I fucking got you, you bitch.
Yeah, he just has like little notches underneath it
Yeah.
or something.
I took back
Exactly.
all the government issued global warming mandates because I'm gonna kill you and your whole fucking family.
He's just crazy. Just
This
hates
summer,
trees.
the Greg Abbott villain origin story produced by DC Comics.
DC Comics. Of
And then it
course
just
it's
ends up being a dog shit movie because DC.
Yeah, I was gonna say, of course it's DC. It's not Marvel.
All right.
Makes sense.
Okay. Would you rather be remembered for something awful or forgotten about completely? Would you rather be Governor Greg Abbott or die like Governor? I'd rather be completely forgotten. I don't want to do something awful.
No.
Would you rather never gain weight from junk
Yes.
food?
Yes. I don't even know what the other one is. Yes. Okay, what's the other one? You can tell me now.
Or never get hangovers from drinking.
Eat fast food.
Fast food. Oh yeah, the junk food. Dude, I don't drink a lot anyway, but like
Yeah, same.
I'll take the hangover so that I could eat 500 pizza rolls that night when I'm drunk.
I'll take the hangover. Oh, that's a really good point.
I'll never be hungover if I can eat 500 pizza rolls when I'm drunk.
Yeah, or just have like 4 In-N-Out burgers, you know?
Yeah. Would you rather date someone 20 years younger than you or 20 years older than you?
Oh,
And now
neither.
You don't want to date a 4-year-old? Nah, but I mean, like, obviously put it in a situation where you're not being
like
a
a
chona.
like a 40-year-old dating a 20-year-old
Yeah.
or a 40-year-old dating a 60-year-old.
No, but see, you could also be a 20-year-old dating a 40-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd rather be
but
a 20-year-old
smack dab in the
date-
middle would be like 40, and that's where it kind of makes more sense, ish. You know what I mean?
I'd rather be the one getting taken advantage of than the one taken advantage of.
Yeah,
I
I'd
didn't say
rather
that
be
right,
the I'd rather be the one with like the sugar daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right. We're on the same page there.
I wouldn't want to be the sugar daddy. I'd feel shitty about myself. Be like, do they actually love me?
Yeah, I'm too insecure to be giving. I'm
Yeah.
also so goddamn cheap. I can't have a relationship that's based off money merits.
Well, what if it's not based off money? What if it's just love, but you're still broke? But you're the older one.
Oh, I'm still older?
Yeah.
Then, I mean, again, I would still rather be the younger person.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather also have that, like, parachute option where I can be like, fuck it, they got, like, 10 years left. I gotta get pension.
Yeah.
Then it's my turn. Then I
Yeah,
get their pension money, and then now I'm 50 and I date a 30-year-old.
You're-
And we
you're-
repeat the cycle.
You're old, and then you talk to them. You're like, I'm so nervous about dying. They're like, it's okay. You can leave now. And you're like, I'm only 50. You know?
Yeah. All right. So this is we got one more here. I can see there's 3 left, but 2 of these I know for a fact that I've done these before. Okay. This one is about being married to someone, so we'll skip that one because would you rather be would you rather be gorgeous and married to someone ugly or ugly and married to someone gorgeous? Let's not hurt my feelings right now. Would you rather take a vacation with your boss? So I know we both work for Uber, but like, would you rather take a vacation with your teacher, and I'll take one with a comedy club booker,
Okay.
or never go on vacation again?
I'd take a vacation with Miss Lindsay.
Yeah. I'd rather go with the booker than never ever do it again. You know? Yeah, and then the other one
My
is,
teachers
would you
are pretty
rather
awesome,
be
though.
bald or have a mullet? Which, like, it kind of doesn't, like, it's kind of weird. That's like a weird question for you. I'd rather have a mullet. I almost kind of had a mullet for a little bit when it was
I almost kind of wanted to shave my head multiple times. So
Oh, the bald thing does let you wear wigs again. So
Maybe
I
I'll go
guess,
bald.
yeah, so I think, again, that's bald for you, mullet. Okay, well, we did all the would you rathers, guys. Now I want to move into So okay, this one we're gonna call this. So this is one of the new questions, guys. Is I love food. You know, I got a food show. You know, started with your last reviews, the minute reviews. We got the whole episode. We've done the avid deserter on here. I want to have something food based. So I want to ask all my guests, what would be your last resort for your last meal? Like, what is the last meal that you would want on death row? Your what do they call it? Your death row meal? There's like a word for it.
I think it's just your last meal or something like that.
No, it's there's a word for it. It's your death penalty meal?
No. Look it up.
Okay, you look it up while you tell me. What would be your last meal?
Okay, so I really like sushi, so probably have to be like a sashimi platter or like a boat, you know? They have like the sushi restaurants. Like that, and then like the best grilled cheese ever and the best tomato soup ever.
Everything just says they're called your last meal.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So yeah, your last meal. So you said sashimi?
Yeah, like just a fuck ton of sashimi, and then like the best grilled cheese and the best tomato soup.
Hell yeah! What kind of cheese would you want on the grilled cheese? Or you want like a 7 cheese grilled cheese type thing?
Yeah, just like like we're like a chef.
Stinky French cheeses.
We're like a chef is like these will complement each other. You know?
Yeah.
Like they just like know what'll be good.
I feel that. For me,
like Gordon Ramsay made it sort of thing.
Yeah. So for me, I want like for an appetizer, I need like chips and guac for the table.
Ooh.
With like salsa
for the table.
For me.
It's just you.
And I would also like some buffalo wings.
Buffalo,
some
really?
Chicken wings right in front of me.
But you want the buffalo flavoring?
No, I mean if I want half mango habanero, half lemon pepper.
Nice.
And then, and then that's what I want to start off the meal. Main course, I want mashed potatoes with some country gravy, and with like a little bit of like I want like basically a baked potato but mashed potatoes. So I want the fucking chives, I want salt and pepper, a little bit of bacon, the gravy, and then I want grade 5 Wagyu ribeye, because I assume I can get whatever I want. You're gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah.
And then
you can get basically.
And then and for dessert, I would like fried ice cream. And then
I didn't even think about dessert.
Hit your boy with that lethal injection, because I'm gonna be feeling so full anyway. I'll want to die.
You're gonna be throwing up.
And then I'm gonna take the biggest, filthiest shit when I die in my pants when my bowels release. I'm gonna ruin their day. That's my meal.
That's a good one.
I'm going all to, I got to get the appetizer. I
know we could do
salads. Fuck
okay. Wait, I want to add appetizers to mine. Yeah. We're gonna do calamari.
Good. That's a good one. I thought about doing that, but like I don't like the squid head parts of it. Like it wouldn't be my last meal.
So, calamari as the appetizer.
Yeah.
The main course as both of those things I said, with the drink as.
Oh, I didn't think of a drink.
Right. You can do like a milkshake. I want
cherry vanilla Coke and then a Maui banana milkshake.
I don't even
from
know.
Fatburger, bro. Best milkshake I've ever had in my goddamn life. A Maui banana milkshake from Fatburger. I'll fight tail and nooth. That's
tail and nooth?
What am I trying to?
Tooth and nail.
Tooth and nail. And
I like that one.
Yeah, I'll fight nail and what did I get?
Tooth and nail.
Nail and tooth for
You still said it wrong.
I know. But yeah, I'm doing that one. And then okay, yeah.
I didn't even think about a drink. Probably ginger ale in a can though. Has to be in a can.
Yeah.
It's the best in a can.
And I mean, I wouldn't say beer. I don't think they let you like get lit. Because if they get lit, I would like a gas mask bong.
It might mess with the medicine.
I need to be able to eat all this food that I decided.
Gas mask bong.
I want them to walk in with Sister Nancy's bum bum, bila bila bum bum, and I'm just hitting the gas mask bong, and I take it off as I take a sip of my Maui banana milkshake and my fucking Wagyu beef.
Hear me out. So like when they're doing that, they'll have like a spot where like reporters or like family can like sit and like be there.
Yeah.
I imagine they walk in and you have the gas mask bong and they're like, "Oh no, you're killing him already."
We missed the execution. I'm just like.
And they're like, so
you guys, you have any fucking
Water.
questions, and they're like, "How do you feel right now?" And I'm like, "I'm so fucking high right now. I have no idea what's going on." Give him a little tally quote. Give him a good
You
laugh.
just start like quoting like South Park and Borat.
I like this segment though. I think it'll be interesting to hear what
Yeah.
people's like go-to death meal would be. Now, the other thing I want to know, and I've asked this on here before, but I want to keep asking my guests, is what is your top 3 movies?
Okay, so you texted me this earlier and I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
So it's hard because it's like, do I pick my like comfort movies or just the movies that I think are the best?
Your top 3 favorite movies.
I'm gonna go with just straight up comfort movies though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that your best is a mixture of comfort and the best you've seen. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna pick like,
'Cause
I
if I
love
were to say-
Inception, and it's probably one of the more like
Right?
beautiful movies I say,
I was
but it's
thinking
not
Interstellar.
in my top. That was a great movie. It's not my top 3. Sure, it's one of like the more
Interstellar's in my like
beautiful
top
made.
5.
I've done mine on here before, but I believe it's Star Wars Episode 3, Rocky 4, and then Inglourious Bastards with
Yeah, I think that is it.
with Talladega Nights or Step Brothers is like a close honorable mention.
Mine are a lot more childish.
What are they? Let's hear 'em.
Very
Come on.
childish.
Come on.
So Beauty and the Beast, because it's just a classic.
Yeah.
It's a very comfort movie, like the songs, the characters, like
Yeah. No, I didn't see that movie till recently, but it's a good movie. You're talking about the cartoon too.
yeah.
Not
Well, also because I've done the musical 3 times, and it was the first musical I ever did when I was like 7. So like as a 7-year-old, being in the musical, I was like, this is my shit,
It's the
you
one
know.
like the bonjour.
Good
au
day.
revoir. See, I know musicals.
Bonjour.
Yeah, look at me.
Good day. So Beauty and the Beast, great movie. That was in the like Disney prime time.
Yeah.
Pitch Perfect.
All right.
It's-
That's the one with the cup song, right?
Yeah, it is one of the cup song. And like there was one year on my birthday that we were like driving back and forth a lot. My dad in his truck had like the
Yeah.
like DVD player,
Yeah.
and I watched that movie like 1.5 times in one day
Jesus
on my
Christ.
birthday because I was just like, I can.
I respect it.
Yeah.
What's number 3 for you?
Again, a dumb like comfort movie. Don't judge me.
I'm not, dude. I'm not.
And I
you're
know
only
that
judging yourself.
This is a hot topic right now, but
Shout out to Store Hot Topic. Another sponsor of the podcast. No, sorry. What?
Despicable Me.
That's a good movie.
Either that or National Treasure.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. Those are both. I mean, those are good movies.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think I'll ever shit. Actually, that's a lie. I'll shit on someone's top 3. I'm sure at some point. But you'd have to say like more absurd movies. Like I need like a Mr. Bean as in my top 3 or something for me to really just lay into you.
Yeah, they're like The Room.
Do you have an honorable? Oh, you said the other one.
Honorable mention is Interstellar.
Okay.
Because I like recently watched that. We watched that for the first time like 6
in
months
here
ago
in
maybe.
Texas, yeah. So within the last year
Yeah.
or so.
And I was like, this is beautiful. And then I like started looking up like videos of people like reacting to it. And I was like crying while watching people react to it. I was like, this is ridiculous. I think I really like this movie.
That's
So,
hilarious.
Yeah.
I wanted to also, before, we're kind of, like I said, guys, it's going to be a shorter episode. We probably got about like 8 minutes left. The other thing that I had attached to this part after I heard your top 3 movies is we just saw Thor Love and Thunder.
We did,
which
yeah.
Okay, guys, if you're listening right now, I would skip ahead about like 3 minutes
Spoilers.
if you want to avoid spoilers if you haven't seen it. If not, we're going to give our review in 3, 2, 1. I love the movie.
I thought
it was fantastic. I don't know. I mean, so like the critiques that I'm seeing from people is that they don't like the amount of humor in it. I mean, I'm a slut for comedy movies.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a comedy,
It's supposed
80s
to be an
action
comedy. It's Takiki Watika or whatever.
I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, it's the guy. It's that guy, and he's like known for making like funnier kind of like more absurd, like avant-garde pieces, like from Jojo Rabbit to like.
Yeah, that's right.
He
did
does
Jojo
like some of
Rabbit.
those more like artsy humor movies.
He's
but
funny because I watched an interview. He said he doesn't do any research. Like when he was in Jojo Rabbit, he was like, I just said, I think this is how you do a German accent, and then just played Hitler.
yeah, that's no. He also asked Natalie Portman to be in his upcoming Star Wars films that he's directing.
Yes, I did hear that. And she was like, what are you talking about? I am
the
Padme.
Senate, dude. Yeah.
I am the Senate.
No, but yeah. So I saw some critiques that like it was like too humored, but like I love that. I also like Thor Ragnarok, which I think was also directed by him.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, and many people agree, is one of the best Marvel movies. This is not as good as Ragnarok, but I think it's a great sequel to it. I think it keeps the same tone, which is why I can't understand how you could like Ragnarok and then not like this movie.
Yeah.
And then the other critique I saw was like, oh, the background of it looks like a TV commercial, or like the color correcting in the background. It's not the
It's
highest
supposed to be
quality.
bright and colorful.
Bro, who fucking cares, dog? You're watching a superhero movie about the god of thunder who is fighting a god killer with his girlfriend. Like, none of it is makes sense. Why are you nitpicking it now? Also, dude, honestly, if you listen to this, you're probably not much smarter than me. We're not intellectuals, bro. Maybe we consider ourselves, but like, who cares? I don't go into a movie. I mean, yes, I love when a movie is visually beautiful. Yeah. Once Upon a Time of Hollywood is a great example of that, where it's a good movie.
Any Tarantino movie.
Yeah, just the shots are beautiful. I love Vince Gilligan, the long drawn out shots in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Cinematography is great. But like, dude, it's an action movie. An action movie
Superhero
about a comic
movie.
book, bro. Who cares? Like, because look, I would agree with you if it was noticeable. But when you just go in, I just went in there to watch the movie. I had, slight excitement, not high expectations, not low expectations. Yeah. And I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. Sorry, I blabbered, but like, how do you feel about it?
I really liked it. I also feel like, especially with this one, it was meant to be more comic book like.
Yeah.
It was meant to be more colorful and absurd almost, because Love and Thunder is very I think it was like 80s ish. So it's meant to be like that 80s vibe. And also, because it's more comic book, it is supposed to be not as serious as like Avengers Age of Ultron, like.
Of course. And I'm like, dude,
It did exactly that.
I love comedy movies. Like, I know I just said I'm an idiot and stuff, but like, it's more like a bit. Like, I'm not a moron. Like, and I watch a lot of movies, especially comedy movies. And dude, like, I cannot stand when movies have corny jokes, bro. Sherlock and Watson, with two of the GOAT comedic actors, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, because the puns and the comedy are unbearable. I don't like that shit. I don't like it at all. But this movie was hilarious. I saw it a second time, and it was just as funny to me. Like, it's not a bad. Everyone's making it like they're doing like poo poo pee like pun jokes, and that's not what it is. I thought it was a great movie, and
and Natalie Portman's just great as well.
She's so hot with her.
She's so
buff
hot
in this one too, dude. I just want her to fucking put me in a triangle choke with her legs and watch the lights go out in my eyes. That's how I'm trying to go out.
Relatable.
No offense, yeah.
No offense to you.
I liked it. What would you rate it out of 10? I gave it an 8.2.
8.2, 8.3.
I give Ragnarok a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I
would say 8.3.
Yeah, I give Iron Man 1 like a 9.2. The OG Doctor Strange like an 8.9.
What do you rate Infinity War?
Infinity War is probably like a 9.6.
Infinity War has got to be one of the best
like a 9
superhero movies.
To me.
It truly,
like a 9.
I think Infinity War is the best Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's better than Endgame, and Endgame's great. And I don't think Endgame's better than Ragnarok. It just has more like big dick energy.
Endgame is perfect for what it needs to be.
Yeah.
It needed to be like the conclusion of everything,
Yeah.
So it was perfect, but Infinity War was just so good with the ending. It's so unexpected, rips out your heart. Yeah. It's amazing.
No, I loved it. I really loved it. So Erica, we're kind of wrapping up. You had a topic, maybe how short is it? We can wrap it up.
It's a longer topic.
Okay, well then, unfortunately, I gotta run to some comedy shit, guys. Go tell some dick jokes over in San Marcos, but
gotta do some homework.
Gotta do some homie work.
Oh yeah, first day back at school.
Yeah, welcome back. First day back, not first day out. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, I'm burping up coffee, boys and gals. There's actually a surprising even number of female to male listeners, which is cool.
Nice.
Oh, well, the last thing I wanted to talk about is I'm absolutely terrified of orca whales now.
So random.
Well, I feel like on the last couple podcasts, I've been sharing my irrational fears with people.
You do have a lot of irrational fears.
And I'm currently very afraid of orca whales.
Why, though? Like, I know that they're very dangerous.
Okay, so I'll make this quick.
Okay.
Orca whales are the true apex predator, not us.
Yeah.
I mean, well, actually, no, because we put them in cages
Yeah,
and make them dance for us at SeaWorld. We're better than
we
you.
say
We're the best. We're literally better than all the fucking whales in the world. No, it's
Please.
like obviously they're not the ape. We are. We're the
Yeah,
apex.
we're
That's
definitely
why
apex, for
there's not a
sure.
human world where fucking Larry the fucking long-necked human flaps around for other whales. Like,
yeah.
but like in the water, sharks are scary and more shark attacks happen. But like,
Shark attacks aren't as common as you
I'm
think
saying
they are.
how like smart and devious orca whales are.
Yeah.
Orca whales like are smart enough to like circle and make waves to knock seals off ice. Like
They play with dead seals.
dude, they catch seals and launch them like 50 feet through the air.
They
play
like toss them around
to each other while they're alive. Like
with their mouths.
they enjoy the thrill of like torturing a live animal.
They
Like,
think it's fun, yeah.
They're smart enough. Bro, there's videos of orca whales coming up to like kayaks and boats and trying to flip
Yeah.
them. And that's the terrifying part because like you think like, oh, they're playful. Bro, if you go in that water, that orca whale is going to fucking drown you alive for fun.
Yeah, they're gonna grab onto your ankles and go wee.
And when you're screaming and the bubbles are leaving your mouth, it's gonna go, hey, look, it's making bubbles as you fucking die, bro. That's a vicious, that's Ted Bundy shit, bro. It just wants to watch the life leave your eyes,
Hear
dude.
me out. They're called killer whales for a reason.
I know, but like, I don't know. I just saw some videos on them recently, and those things are fucking
really-
intense, dude.
It was striking fear into your soul.
I know. I've been thinking about them. I've been dreaming about them.
Have you really been dreaming about them?
They're coming for me, dude. I'm so fucking scared of them.
Good thing we're not near the ocean. You imagine there's just an orca whale as we're standing in, was it Lake Ladybird?
Yeah.
We're standing in Lake Ladybird, holding on to the board,
Paddleboard, and you just see like
just
a
drinking
little
it
orca
truly.
worm. Fuck, I forgot my poncho. I'm gonna get wet, bro, for sure. A little SeaWorld reference for you?
I got it. I
Yeah,
got it.
thanks. Wasn't funny. It's okay. Well, that's a good note to end on. I'm fucking not funny. No, guys.
Good thing you're going to do comedy.
I know. This is a fun episode. I always love having you on, of course.
Well, thanks.
So, thank you. And
I love having you on since it's also my podcast
is,
now
yeah.
since I hosted it.
Yes, I also I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, like I said, if the new listeners that tuned in last week kind of stick around, thank you guys for listening and tuning in. I hope you enjoy it. I want to have an interactive audience. So if you listen and there's questions you have about the episode, message. If I start getting enough reach out, I'll start doing like a little like email bag where you guys can send in topics or questions you want to hear my dumbass blabber about. But dude, yeah, other than that, I'm just really thankful for anyone that listens. I'm super thankful for you and our relationship, but also the fact that you produce every one of these podcasts. Because guys, like, I mean, you saw, like, I mean, we actually had to cut it out, but the struggle of not having someone there and how much it helps having someone pull up stuff is fucking dope. And it makes,
And you don't have to pay me.
don't have to pay you, which is even better. And I think, yeah, that's actually the coolest part is that it's free labor.
Nice.
But other than that, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you haven't yet, please go check out the latest episode of Cranky Granny's Cinnamon Rolls on the newest episode of Your Last Review. If you're in Austin, go show them some love. They're unfortunately closing their doors here at the end of the month directly because they had my show on there and everyone stopped respecting their business. No, I'm just kidding. They're hopefully relocating. I'm actually going to head up there in the next couple days, talk with the owner, see how Sioni's doing, see if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah, because those are also really good cinnamon rolls.
Yes, and guys, you're gonna love this. Our next place, I don't know if I've teased it on here, but our next place we're filming at is the world famous Terry fucking Black's here in Austin. Another one located in Dallas, but we're doing the one here in Austin. We're filming next week. I do have some road gigs coming up. If I'm being honest, I don't believe this episode will be out till closer till the end or mid-August because I told myself I wasn't gonna murder my brain with 12 to 15 hour editing days every day to finish it in a week. I'm going to let it marinate and make it look real fucking nice and crisp for you guys. Other than that, thank you so much for listening. If this is your first time or your 119th time, I appreciate you. And most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.